Hello and welcome back for another Vintage Cube season. Cube's back and it has undergone quite a few changes, like a massive overhaul actually. And lots of changes have happened. Cards have been added. Cards should be reevaluated potentially. A lot of old faithfuls have been replaced by newer, better cards. Said Ancestral Recall is probably still one of the best cards in the cube. It's up there with Lotus. There's a school of thought that Swords to Plowshares now might be equally good as Ancestral. I don't know about that, but we're gonna take the Ancestral here and see where that leads us. Other cards of note are Workshop for a fun build around, Gaze Cradle, Raffellos, Underworld Breach, which might wheel and could be interesting with Recall, but let's start with the Recall. Now, wow! I was gonna say now there's a Time Spiral to follow up the Recall, but I think this pack must have had like a Black Lotus because there's still a Soul Ring in this pack. So let's take that. That's a very nice start. Recall into Soul Ring. It has to be Lotus or maybe Mana Vault. No, Mana Crypt. Yeah, we'll snap up the Soul Ring. It's a good start to a video. Ancestral Recall Soul Ring. Now the danger for me when I draft Ancestral and Soul Ring or very powerful cards to begin with is that I lose my focus and I end up with a bad deck with good cards, but just a bad deck in general. So let's try and avoid that today. There's Monastery Mentor, which is fine but not exciting. Displacer Kitten, which is a very cool card. Snap and Consider as blue cards as well. Urza, Lord Protector, make my Soul Ring cost 0. I like Snap quite a bit. Just so nice to have a free removal or tempo spell. I think I might take the Kitten to just figure out how that card plays. We do need ETBs, but we'll see. This is probably incorrect, but it's just a cool card. We are looking for some direction. Okay, Spellseeker is not bad with an Ancestral, and it's sort of a nice combo with the Displacer Kitten. Blanket, get continuous value. Otherwise, there's Batterskull, Portal to Phyrexia if I want to go big on artifact. We're not quite there yet. I think I take the Spellseeker. I am drafting a blue deck, and blue decks are harder to draft than they were before. Back in the old days, blue was the best color, and yeah, you just want it to be blue. Nowadays, it's more playing to the board, and white's very good at doing that. For example, there's Otari Sun's Glory, which is quite a nice card, but not really for us. Fairy Mastermind as a potential pickup. There's Coalition Relic, Cryptic Command, Magda. Don't know if I really want to dip into red for Magda as much as I do like her. This is a very strong one. I think I might take the Mastermind or the Relic. I'm really not sure. I think I'll take the Mastermind. Ooh, Urza. Urza's an interesting build around. I don't know how good it is. Trinket Mage can get me my Soul Ring, but let's take the Urza and then try and draft some sort of artifact deck. That's our goal now. Kind of sad that I didn't pick up the Coalition Relic now, but we'll see. Maybe the Workshop's still in the pack. That was our opening. Urza with the Kitten could be fun. Okay. City of Traders, I don't think so. Jeska's Will, Fatal Push, Seething Song, so lots of red rituals. Frost Titan, I don't really want to play. I think I'm taking Breeding Pool as a potential splash enabler. Not that I really know what green cards I would want to splash, but just take the Breeding Pool. This can also work with Planeswalkers, which is something to watch out for. Ooh, Thran Dynamo, Golos, Frantic Search. I think I'm going to take the Golos. I really like Golos, and if we can get an Academy, Golos becomes so much better. And if maybe we get that Workshop, which wouldn't have to be in the next pack. I've not been super impressed with Thran Dynamo. It just gets blown up and the value's not there. It's a fine card, but it's not something to be excited about. And Golos has actual big potential. Golos Displacer Kitten could be fun. So there's a Tropical Island. There's still Raffellos. The Workshop is not there, but now that I have Golos, I will take the Gaea's Cradle. Even in a blue deck, the colorless mana, if we are an artifact deck, could be interesting. If we have some ways to make like artifact creatures or tokens or whatever, I think the potential for Gaea's Cradle is there. Maybe we won't play it, but it is a potentially very high upside. Sucks that the Workshop's gone because someone else might be in on an artifact deck. Okay, Wall of Roots, Life from the Loam. Wall of Roots is fine, but kind of replaceable. It could be blue-green, although that's not really a combination I'd want to be in for artifacts. And then I'd rather have artifact mana An actual rock instead of wall of root. So we'll take loam. Okay, I can take a talisman or I can take the Urza. I mean, I will take another Urza. I think the talisman is maybe a better pick, or carrot it is, but I could maybe live the Meld Dream. Okay, Overthrow Claimer or Portal to Phyrexia. Let's take the Portal. Don't know if I really want to play that, but it's kind of a cool one. For someone who wants to draft an artifact decks, we have a surprisingly low amount of artifacts, but okay, wow, this is still there. I don't think we take it. I think we just take a slime ball for the sideboard. And now we pick up a Trinket Mage and last pick Seething Song. Ooh, wow. So the person that passed us the Soul Ring did get a Lotus because we are getting the Lotus right now. That is a very nice pickup, especially now. I'm happy that we got the Trinket Mage too. So yeah, I guess they took a Mana Crypt, but we'll be taking Black Lotus. Sail into the West is also kind of interesting as a sort of a wheel of fortune, but we'll take Lotus. And then what next? It could take Uro, but Uro probably wheels. Torrential Gearhulk, Mishra's Bauble, Spell Pierce. I think I'm going to take Spell Pierce. I like to have a little bit of interaction. This can be found by Spellseeker as well. Life from Loam can be found by Spellseeker too. Because we have Loam, Uro becomes a bit more interesting. Mishra's Bauble is another pickup potentially, but not that exciting. So let's take the Spell Pierce. Man, we have so many powerful cards. I really hope we get a good deck. Would suck to have a bad one with so many good cards. Ooh, Tamiyo, Verdant, Fact or Fiction. I actually kind of like the idea of Tamiyo, especially if we get back the Uro. Maybe we can do something there. We can find us cards. We can blink it with Displacer Kitten. Otherwise, I'd take Verdant, and I don't know if I need to take Tamiyo as highly, but I've seen some people say that this card is actually quite good. And I'm excited to play with it more than I'm excited to play with Verdant, even though that's probably the right one to pick. I do want to try and get my creature count up if I can to be able to play Gaia's Cradle. Oh wow, the One Ring, Birds, Boseiju. Boseiju is interesting with Life from Alone, but I think we're just going to take the One Ring here. We can blink the One Ring with Displacer Kitten and reset that. I am good on 4s after this, and I really would like to see a bit more ramp. Channel would be cool too, but I think I'm going to take the One Ring. The other interesting card here is Hullbreaker Horror, because you can go infinite with Black Lotus, Soul Ring, just play, bounce, and make infinite mana that way. Zerda is also a cool one. I've had some Zerda decks where you have either one of the monoliths and you can make infinite mana with her. I'll take the One Ring here. And then, ooh, Tinker, Ancient Tomb, Mystic Confluence, Paradoxical Outcome. I really do like the outcome as well. Arid Mesa could be cool. Ancient Tomb is not that good, but still pretty good. I think I'm just going to take the Tinker. Tinker for the One Ring, Tinker away my One Ring. There's some potential. We do need to pick up some more artifacts, and we get the chance to do so now. I'm not going to take Goblin Welder. Needs to have an extra color, which I don't really want to do. Talisman of Unity is an artifact that I can tinker, and it might help me play Urza if I want to. Then Sylvan Library over Talisman of Hierarchy. I think I'm going to take the Talisman. I want more artifacts. I want to be able to play my 4s on 2. I think I have enough card advantage stuff that I don't really need library. And I don't have enough shuffles to really make library that good. Also, library in the One Ring is not a nice combo because the One Ring does like you having a bit more life and to be able to work with. Aetherflux Reservoir, Blue Sun Zenith, Dark Depths, Oath of Druid. Don't think I wanted to have Dark Depths even though I have Golos. I might just take the Reservoir, although I don't think I'd likely play that. Other option is Manamorphose to go with Spellseeker and Displacer Kitten. I think I will take that. I don't think this is an Aetherflux Reservoir deck. This Triome, it might enable Black Splash. Not that I really want to, but okay. Nurturing Peatland, Wishclaw Talisman, Dark Ritual. Don't remember if there was anything I wanted to wheel from this pack. I'll take the Peatland. Nice combo with Loam potentially. Although I don't really have much green other than Tamiyo and Loam. And this Manamorphose that I don't really need to play. We also desperately do need some removal or interaction. So I'm not married to green is important to remember. I'll take the Exploration here, though I don't think I'd play it. Ooh, Boseiju Birds. I like birds, but I think I'm going to take the Boseiju as interaction in a combo with Loam. I don't think we're getting the euro. Someone took that, which is fine because I don't know how much I can actually get double green to get it back. The deck seems fine, but not exciting yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to win the game. I guess Portal to Phyrexia or this stuff. Okay, outcome maybe. Okay, we got the welder anyways. Some of the stuff I was hoping to wheel didn't. Like, I would have loved to have Mishra's Bauble, but no luck. Inspiring Vantage. Oh, wow. I was just thinking, if we get Time Walk in our last pack, we've got Black Lotus, Ancestral, Time Walk, Soul Ring. That is insane. Wow. Okay, now I feel the pressure of doing well with this deck. But to be honest, I'm not super, super impressed by what we have going on exactly here. Guess we're really looking for like an Eternal Witness now. Okay, there's plenty of power in our deck. Oh man, now we better make use of it. With great power comes great responsibility, and I'm worried that we're not going to be doing that well with the power that we've been given. But we'll see. Okay, this pack, I could take the Wooded Foothills, I could take Hangerback or Wasteland. I don't think I want to take Wasteland. Strip Mine, yeah, probably snap up. Wasteland is a lot less impactful because lots of decks just have a bunch of basics. Zuran Orb, Titania is a nice one, but not really what this deck's about. I think I'm going to take the Wooded and hope to wheel the Hanger back. I could take Ephemerate and hope to get Eternal Witness, and then we can Eternal Witness, Ephemerate, Time Walk. I think I'll take the Wooded Foothills though. Now what? Kinnan does let me do lots of things with lots of mana. Days, but I don't think I want that. So it's between Kinnan, a library, or Days. I think I'm going to take the library. It's quite a powerful card. Don't really know if Kinnan is the thing I want to be doing. This puts creatures on the battlefield. We don't have that many creatures, so let's take the library. All right, now what? There's a talisman. There's two actually. I think I want to take one of those. The Traxa is cool, but not really that castable. Let's take another talisman. I also want some more card advantage. I guess outcome is becoming a lot better now. If you could splash this Urza, the outcome is also better. I might regret not taking the 4-mana life gain storm artifacts. Reservoir. Ooh, Time Warp. Or Treasure Cruise. Time Warp is good with Tameo. Gives us some redundancy for our Time Walk effects. Treasure Cruise, I don't know if I want to be exiling that much. Treasure Cruise could be very good, actually. I think Time Walk is just pretty powerful, especially with Tameo. Yeah, let's take that. Soul Herder, Savannah. I think I'd take the Savannah to be able to splash Urza easier. I really hope that we get the last bit of the meld combo. That would be sweet. And then there's this plan there, which is potentially interesting, but I think I'll stick with the better mana for now. Ooh, Crucible, Hex Drinker, Relic. Devoted Druid. Is this a Crucible deck? Not really. We have like one fetch. And then we have the Peatland. I think I'll take Hex Drinker. It's actually quite powerful. It's an extra creature, and it uses colorless mana pretty well. I think it's Hex Drinker. Not sure, but Treachery, Lotus Petal. How Treachery has fallen. This used to be like a first pickable card, and now it's not so much. It would be one of the few removal spells that we have. Lotus Petal is mostly good with... No, I guess it's fine with Displacer Kitten too. I think I'll take the Lotus Petal actually. It's another Tinker thing. It's good with outcome. Okay, so we're not getting the meld combo, sadly. Could take Sundering Titan, Solemn, or Brawl. I think we take Sundering Titan as another Tinker target. And then Hairback Walker. Both Titania and Zuran Orb are still here. I guess we could have actually made good use of that combo. Take the Hangerback now. Caldera Complete is another Tinker target. Wren. Yeah, we could take the Wren. Ooh, Temple Garden. Didn't need to take the Savannah then, but we'll take the Garden here. This thing and the Ready. Okay. I like our deck. I mean, it's hard not to like a deck with Black Lotus Ancestral Time Walk, but I'm not sure how well it's going to play exactly. Yeah, the main issue I see is there's no clear way to win, and our interaction is a little bit lacking. What do we want to cut? I think maybe the Loam can be cut, maybe the Hex Drinker too. And I think we cut Wren as well. So now I'm left with a bunch of fixing that I don't really need. Although Wren is kind of cool if you're able to time walk a bunch. Could be a win condition because that can actually may. Oh no, you can only play permanent spells from my graveyard. Less exciting. I guess you can loop Tamio. But if I'm looping Time Walks, I should already be winning. Metamorphose can go. I think I do want the outcome. I want all my 4s. I want all this. This is a 2. Don't know about Fairy Mastermind. Don't know about Gaia's Cradle. I don't know about Temple Garden. I don't need that much green fixing. Golos. I could add a red source with Inspiring Vantage, but that's so bad outside of activating Golos that I don't really want to. I have not a single red source otherwise. Displacer can give me Time Walk, Ancestral, Spell Pierce, which is probably good enough. Don't really need Metamorphose to make that better. Okay, so 10 islands, no basic forest, or maybe Urza is just not really where I want to be. Can simplify my mana even further. I guess I could still play Savannah. Pretty free. Could also add a mountain. Maybe I do add the loam and then just add a mountain just for Golos purposes, which is probably not correct, but could be fun. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. Is there anything that seems weak? The only thing I feel like is I have too many lands. Put in Exploration. Can I pick that up with Outcome? Yeah. Exploration, cut another island. So I have 16 lands. I have extra mana sources here. I have plenty of mana here. I think that's fine. Although our card advantage might be lacking. Let's see. We have the power. I don't know if we made a good deck with it. All right, back for round 1. We have Tamio into, or Lotus into Tamio into pick up Lotus again. Yeah, that seems fine. Then Tamio is going to mill us a bunch. I don't actually know how I win if I mill myself out, but this deck is going to be something. I'm sort of excited and scared. Okay, they milled a 5, open on a swamp. So, oh, wow. A Soul Ring as well. Yeah. So, I could play Soul Ring and leave my Lotus. I don't think that's right, though. Let's just make green. Return this. Play that. So, we do have Spell Pierce up, should we really need to. Dark Confidant. Okay. Oh. Wow. That is quite the draw, too. All right, let's go fetch for a breeding pool, I guess. Soul Ring. Tinker away the Soul Ring. We could get the 1 ring, but I think I just want to get... oh, the Porto's in my hand. I could just get Sundering Titan too. Yeah, let's do that. Our opponent's saying, sorry, I milled us 5, please. But yeah, this is scoop worthy. All right, let's go. Let's go. That went well. Oh, man, that was sweet. That was super sweet. Okay, well, we have the Lotus. We don't have much else, but we do have Sundering Titan as well. I think I'm going to keep, we'll see. Hope to just draw something that pairs well with Lotus. And we have Spell Pierce to slow them down a little bit, potentially. Stomping Ground, go. Okay, so they are some sort of Jund deck. I'm just going to play this and leave up mana. Bloodtide Harvester, yep. Can't Spell Pierce that one. I think Peatland, a damage, play Soul Ring. Still have Spell Pierce up, and the next turn we could play Sundering Titan, which should be pretty good here. Oh, they're missing a land drop. All right, well, play the Boseiju. This is 5. Play the Lotus. Crack that for blue. Sundering Titan. They have something. Bowmasters. Okay, so it's their Bowmasters army token, Bloodtide Harvester, and no lands versus my Sundering Titan. I think we're favored, but I think what I'll do here is cycle this. I guess they get to shoot and grow the Bowmasters. That's all right. And then just play the Talisman. And can I win this race? No, I'm not actually winning the race right now. So we just stay put. This Bowmasters is kind of problematic because our card draw is turned off. Portal to Phyrexia would be a nice one. Okay, Library. Don't know if this really accomplishes much loaming, but we'll do it. I guess we can fill up our hand maybe for the Library, although Library is pretty bad into the Bowmasters as well. So I guess we just sit here until we draw something that stops their team so we can start attacking. I wouldn't mind drawing Tinker. And I think I'm going to cycle here. It grows the Bowmasters and we get shot for 1. No, I don't really want to dredge. We found another land. I guess I can dredge and stop their Bowmasters that way. Sort of interesting. Now we'll just continue passing. Okay, they're building a bit of a mana base. Fable, I will counter. Let's fetch as well. Oh, only had the mountain left, so Good thing we did. Don't really want to dredge now. Yeah, now I can attack. Although, yeah. And then time walk. I'm starting to get closer to winning the race. I think I crack this to draw and then dredge the loam. Exploration, time warp, spell seeker. These three. Opponent is wondering why Bowmaster didn't trigger. But that's because of dredge replacing the draw. Next turn we'll have 6 cards in hand. Or 7, so we can library. Although that does grow their Bowmasters, and I'm not sure I want that. Do feel like I need to. Yeah, I need to. We need to do something here. Don't want to dredge. Okay, Urza is nice, and is actually a blocker for the stuff that they have going on. We can play one of our lands, and then play the Urza. I think I can safely attack now as well. So they're down to 6. I need to kill Urza and the construct to be able to attack really profitably, or some sort of haste creature maybe. But I can't wait forever. Chain lightning me. No, I don't want to copy. We're just gonna get burned out. No attacks. We can't spin Urza. Don't want to dredge. Ay caramba. I think I'm gonna start by using the Urza. We hit an island, which is not very good. Attack with this. Gonna chomp with the Blood Tithe. Yeah. So we need to fade burn for another draw step. Let's use the Urza. No, I can't cast it because it's on end step, but I couldn't really do it on my turn either. More mana. Not really what we want. I think we just spin Urza to start. Tamiyo. That should do it. Tamiyo get back my time walk. Jeez. And that does it. It had burst lightning, but not enough mana for the kicker. Yeah. Felt like I was about to die. Feels good to win this one though. Back for our second round. Our mountain is biting us here, although his hand wouldn't have been keepable otherwise either. And I realized that we can actually take infinite turns with this deck, I think. If we have Displacer Kitten, Tamiyo, and a Time Walk, we can blink Tamiyo on casting of Time Walk and go infinite that way. So that's nice to know. Maybe it comes up. Ooh, this is a hand. Put back this exploration, and we'll go turn 1 Ancestral, I think. Opponent has a blue land, so we'll wait on the Ancestral, but I could also just go Soul Ring, Talisman, just develop my mana first. I quite like that. We don't need the cards right away. Island, we'll play the Mountain. I think I'm just going to play the Trinket Mage. Get our Lotus, Black Lotus. Don't really want to cast it right now. Now I'm actually beating down with something on the board too. And the next turn we can make blue. Or if we draw a green land, that would be nice. Ooh, Displacer Kitten. Let's start by attacking. Then I think we just play Displacer Kitten. This is going to get countered, it seems. Mana drained. Okay, that kind of sucks. Could go Black Lotus, Ancestral. I think I will, and then hope to spike a green land or a green source. Yeah, make blue. Ancestral ourselves. Feels like they might have a counter spell, which would suck tremendously. Found a blue source. I think I'm just gonna go outcome here. Get back these things. Draw another 3. I mean, if you didn't counter the Ancestral, are you really gonna counter this? This is just the worst Ancestral. Wait, what? They're gonna force this? Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't you just force the Ancestral? It draws me 3 cards just as well. I guess this draws me a 4th with the Trinket Mage finding me something, but that makes no sense to me. Well, let's see what they can do with 4 mana. Raw, Sword of Fire and Ice, Equip Sword. It's not as bad. It's pretty annoying, but it's not terrible for us, I think. Spellseeker. I guess we go Spellseeker. Get Time Walk, play Time Walk. The mountain is kind of biting us, because I guess otherwise it might have been a green source. Yeah, let's go Time Walk. Time Walk. It's not great, but it does some things. Library of Alexandria. I guess we Time Warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Lotus Petal, make green. Tamiyo, return. What do I want to return? I guess I could do outcome and get a bunch of cards that way. Return this. That was something. Soul Ring, Talisman. I guess we have to discard. That sucks. Discard an island. That was pretty good. And just hope they don't have a bunch of counters. And they're going to draw a bunch of cards too. Oh man, that's sweet. Can only hope that they tap out. Okay, they sort of tap out for this Coalition Relic. Doesn't leave them with a lot of mana. All right. I guess we go Nurturing Peatland. Let's think about this. If we go Tamiyo, Tamiyo gets back Displacer Kitten. Or I could also just Portal to Phyrexia them. Pretty all in though. Oh, just insta resolves. Okay. So that's gone. We get back to Displacer Kitten on our upkeep, and then the fun can really begin. As long as the Tamiyo doesn't get countered, that is. Okay, they've not done anything. We're going to get back Displacer Kitten, and then I guess we just start with Urza, so that when I play Tamiyo, I have something to blink. Feels like they might have a counter spell, and they're thinking of trying to save that one for Tamiyo, because Tamiyo's GG. But Urza is pretty powerful too. Seems like Urza is getting countered. Return that to hand. All right, that's a little worse for me. No. I guess we... now I don't have enough blue mana to do the Tamiyo thing, but I can just play Tamiyo. That resolves. We get back Time Walk, and then we pass. The portal is going to get back Urza anyways. Talisman, sure. Karn, that doesn't matter. I think we're going to get there with the infinite Time Walks. Yep, make a construct. Get back Urza, make some dude, play Displacer Kitten, play Time Walk, blink Tamiyo, return Time Walk, play Time Walk, blink Tamiyo. All right. I mentioned it at the beginning of this match that they actually do have a way to go infinite turns, and we got there. Nice. They have a bunch of counter spells. We didn't see much else. I think Fairy Mastermind could be very good. They're likely to draw a bunch of cards. It's a flash threat. I think I'm going to take out Exploration. No, I'll keep that in. Life from the Loam, Lotus Petal. I like most of the things we have. Maybe Hangerback Walker. The worst against a bunch of bounce. Yeah, let's take out the Hangerback. It's one less artifact for, what's it called? Tinker, but that's okay. Let's keep this. Kind of weak, but it's not really ramping anywhere, but we'll see. Okay, that's nice. Can help us get to the Sundering Titan quicker. If they counter this, I'm totally fine. They did get an island, but no counter. All right, we can play our island, have up Spell Pierce. We can get a pretty quick Sundering Titan. Portal to Phyrexia. Okay, so we have all of our Tinker targets in hand, which is unfortunate. Go Trinket Mage. Is this going to get mana drained? If they mana drain, I will fight back with my Spell Pierce, I think. Don't really want them to resolve a 6-drop next turn. Seems like they're thinking about it, at least. Decided against it. Now, I could get Soul Ring, or I think I'm just going to get Lotus. There's no reason to play it now. Can get stolen by a thieving Skydiver. They could counter it. Do I counter back? No reason to do that. Let's just play a Talisman and beat down. Snap my Trinket Mage. I'm not going to replay it. I'd rather have my counterspell up. They might know now that I have that, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's going to be play pretty cautiously regardless. Okay, they're missing land drops, which likely means that they have a bunch of counters in hand. Let's go Trinket Mage. That resolves. Let's get the Soul Ring. Yeah, we'll play it. Hopefully no thieving Skydiver. That was my only hesitation to playing the Soul Ring, but I need the mana if I want to try and resolve like a Sundering Titan next turn. Don't know if I try and do that into open mana, because they might have mana drain with force backup, and that would be bad. They're just going to sit there and not do anything. I could tinker for Golos, but if I do that, then where does that leave me? I think we just start by attacking. Oh, I can tinker for the One Ring. I do kind of like that enough that I'm going to try and do that. Brainstorm, sure. I think it's the One Ring that we want. Just bury them in cards, especially with this Exploration. I mean, I have to imagine there's some sort of counter spell. Guess not. All right, One Ring, draw, play the Wooded, and I think we're back to passing. I feel like they have to have some sort of a counter spell or something in hand. I mean, why otherwise would you just continuously keep up mana? Although the Brainstorm play makes me think they didn't actually have a counter spell. And they're going to draw the other card off the Brainstorm. So the situation really hasn't changed. Maybe I should just start jamming. Get this Triome. They have to discard even. Aetherflux Reservoir. So there are some sort of Storm deck. I'm going to have so many cards anyways that I just can overpower whatever they're doing. Let's draw some more. What do we want to try and resolve? I think let's start with Displacer Kitten. Let's Spell Pierce your mana drain. All right. That was enough for them. I guess we could have gone sooner, but it just felt weird to go into all that open mana and then passing, while we're also building up a board and lands and beating them down for a little bit. So 2-0, this deck is playing out better than I thought. It has great cards, so maybe I was worried for no reason. Last round, this hand sucks. One land that cannot cast Ancestral Recall, so let's mull. This is also not great. Let's small to 5. Guess I'm keeping this, putting back this and this. All right, let's see it. Swamp go. Oh, Tamiyo's a nice one. Can maybe help us get back some card advantage. Maybe not. Did they take the Tamiyo or just the Talisman is the question. Nah, they took the Talisman, which depending on what they do, I'm all right with. Find our Trion. Spellseeker is good. If they put a lot of pressure on me starting next turn, then I might have preferred to have the Talisman. Oh, that sucks. That's real bad. Discard this. Let's play the Breeding Pool. Let's shock it in. Play Spellseeker. Seems like they are some sort of Reanimator deck, which might be a bad matchup. Take Ancestral. And I guess I discard. Ooh, Tamiyo is actually super good versus... Oh, they make me sacrifice a creature. Nice. Una's Prowler. What do I do now? I could play Tamiyo plus name Black Lotus. Because now we can't discard a card. Black Lotus. We hit Lotus Petal, Soul Ring, and Islands. But at least they can't make us discard cards. Ooh, Demonic Tutor. I'm worried. Ooh, Recurring Nightmare. Do they have the Fatty as well? Yeah, this attacks Tamiyo. We would have been in a much worse spot had they just made us discard a card last turn. Each player discards a card, sure. I guess I discard this and then see that it doesn't get discarded or something. Yeah. Okay, Grave Titan. I think Grave Titan might be beatable if we're able to take a bunch of turns, that is. Otherwise, not really. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's start with the Ancestral on ourselves. Loamback Wooded Island. Oh, and if we can tinker, we can get the portal and go off that way. I guess I named Displacer Kitten now because that's the card that lets us go infinite and hope to not mill the portal. The One Ring Urza, sure. The One Ring would have been nice too. Don't really want to loam. Play an extra land. Let's return Soul Ring. Play the Soul Ring. Let's Time Warp and tap. Not loam. Sundering Titan. Not what we need. Tinker away the Soul Ring. Get the portal to Phyrexia. Rekya. Name Displacer Kitten, which we cannot play into the Liliana. Although we guess we can, because the portal just gets it back anyways. Nope, missed. Let's play the Wooded Foothills. Get the mountain. They have an Una's Prowler in hand. We know that. All right, we win. Nice. Wow. Didn't expect to win that one, but the power of our deck came through. Do you want to change anything? No, not really. All right. This seems good. We can get a pretty quick One Ring. If we do not get duressed, that is. They did open on a swamp. Nope. I think rather than keeping up Spell Pierce, I'm just going to develop my own stuff. And next turn we can play the One Ring with Spell Pierce backup. Forest, nothing. All right, good. Play another island, the One Ring, and Tomb. I'm going to Spell Pierce that. Let's draw. Don't want them to have the Fatty in the graveyard, because if they have a reanimation spell or multiple, then the Fatty's already in the graveyard, and that's just not what we want. Well, those are some good Fatties. So do they have the reanimation spell? Well, not yet. Probably do next turn. So let's see what we can get going. That's pretty good. Let's play Spellseeker. Take an extra turn. Man, this deck's sweet. Oh, wow. They just scooped it up. Well, that was a very good deck. The worry that I had about not being able to win was unfounded, because I think LSV has said that before. If you just have good cards, you'll find a way to win. And we did. We just took all the turns. So that was it for now. I hope to be back with more Cube, although I doubt I will have a deck this powerful. But I'll see you for the next one.